Your cup needs to be full first before you can fill someone else's cup. If there is no juice, for example, in here, how am I going to give to someone? What am I going to drink? Make sure you do everything possible to protect your heart this year. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It is so good to talk to you today. You are going to love this video. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this,
you are going to love this video.
if this is your first time, welcome. It is so good to talk to you. Bonjour, hola, jambo, hi. There's a couple languages that I know how to say hello. You're gonna love it here, okay? And don't be a stranger. Subscribe and welcome back to all my subscribers. You guys are the real MVP. Mwah! You know how much I love you. So today's video, I love it. I love this video because I love the topic. I love all the things that I'm gonna talk about, because I don't know about you, but I want 2023 to be different. You know, when you have that feeling that something amazing can happen and you have the ability to make it work. Because all the years that usually come, people talk about New Year resolution.
This is what I want to do. I don't want to eat this. I'm going on diet.
I'm not on that level anymore. I'm not even on the level of New Year, new me. I'm in the level of New Year, better me, becoming the best version of myself. New Year, new opportunity, just new creativity. Most of the new things that's going to come out of this year will be things that will be based on me instead of becoming a whole new person. I love who I am. I love this version of me. I just want it to be better. I want it to improve. I want to take care of this version. So that's why 2023, I think 2022 will be special. It's going to be one of the best years yet. So therefore, we're going to talk about how to become the best version of yourself in 2023. I'm going to share with you a couple things that I have, and I really believe it's going to help all of us during this year, because if you want to have an amazing year, having a plan, knowing what's going to happen, preparing yourself is really what's going to help you get it. And of course, you have to put God in everything that you're doing. Just without God, there's nothing. Okay, guys, so the first thing that I want to say that's going to help us become the best version of ourselves, this is number one. Uno. You need this in your life. You need this every single day. You need this to become the person that you want to be. I actually have it here on the front page of my notebook. I love this notebook, just the gold and everything. It says, believe in yourself. Yes. So I really think you're not going to make anything extraordinary in your life. You're not going to impact people if you don't believe in yourself. Because people can feel the energy. When you believe in yourself, it's like when you walk, there is a positive energy walking with you. There is a motivation energy. When you listen to people that motivates you, sometimes they just saying the things that you know, but there is a way they're saying it. You feel confident listening to them, and it kind of boosts you. So in order for you to become someone impactful, someone that will have an amazing year, you have to believe in yourself. And I kind of had some definition here in what believe means. Believe, it means accept something as true, feel sure of the truth of. Instead of something, you can say accept you are. Accept that you are the truth. Like you are that person, you are that woman, you are that queen, you are that person that has everything that they need to impact the world. So once you believe in yourself, you are going to have an amazing year. You are going to have an amazing life, period. I don't know, it really starts on the mindset. It starts here. So you are before you become. The way you see yourself, the way you think you are, is exactly how you're going to become. So this year in 2023, I'm calling all of us to believe in ourselves and to really trust that God created us as an amazing creature. We have everything we needed us to be able to be the person that we want to be. It took me so much time to believe in me, to actually think I was worthy, instead of, sometimes I used to just see other people doing those things. Even if I think I have the ability, I just was, no, not for me. I'm okay. But now, I am nowhere near that person. Right now, I believe I have everything I need. If I have something in my head, if I have a dream, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it happen. So that's the mindset that I'm gonna keep with me every year, every day, into the rest of my life. So because I believe in me, I want all of us to believe in us in 2023 and forever. Just saying. Second thing that I think we need to really pay attention in 2023 in order for us to become the best version of ourselves is do not compare your life to other people's life. Oh my goodness. I wish I knew this before. And it's funny because sometimes when you are in a spirit of comparison, you don't know. It's very tricky. For someone who get motivated by people, I love to boost people, I love to motivate people. It's tricky because you may not think you're actually comparing your life to someone else's life, but you're actually doing it. Let me explain. It's like you can get motivated by someone's reel, right? Once, twice. But if you feel like every time before you post your content, every time before you express yourself, you need to check other people, you need to check here, you need to do a little similarity, just know you are already in the spirit of comparison, and that's a killer. Comparison is a dream killer, and it takes away the authenticity, it takes away it takes away the uniqueness of each one of us. In 2023, I want us to really take the spirit of comparison away. Bye. Because let me tell you what it says about comparison. The thing is, you may not know that you actually in there. You may not know that you're actually in that boat of comparing yourself. It says, having estimate, similarity. It's okay. Like I said, I'm actually one of the people that get motivated by watching other people's video, but it's important to have a balance to know when it needs to stop and when your authentic self needs to come out. If everything you do has to be compared, you need to check similarity. You need to check between two things all the time. Just know you're already comparing your life to other people's life. And it's funny, when you think about a child, you will never see a 2-year-old comparing themselves to a 10-year-old. Sometimes when we compare the stuff we do, it's probably, I'm trying to compare my 2 years to someone's 10 years. It's never going to be the same. There is work, there is 8-year process. So each person have his journey. I love journey. I'm all about journey. But I think sometimes I got caught up in the spirit of comparison when I started to focus on what's working to other people versus what I already have. We all have something precious. Even if you haven't accomplished something, even if you think you haven't made that goal or you're not able to make it, just know you have something special already. And social media hasn't been helping because you see all the things that you want or you need from someone else all the time. And it's important for us to really make sure we don't fall in the spirit of comparison this year, because it always comes back not okay. Comparison never gives something positive. Absolutely not. So it's our responsibility to stop that from happening. So this year, no more comparing, just focusing on us. Okay, the third thing that I'm gonna say that I think in 2022 is important for us to have, I'm calling all of you guys, we all need to protect this thing. It's a must. We have to guard it, we have to protect it, we have to keep it. I don't know, do what you gotta do, but this thing right here needs to be protected. That is your heart. In 2023, please, I am begging you, please protect your heart, especially if you are someone who's emotional. Protect your heart, guard your heart. So many times you're gonna hear people, when I talk to people, you hear most of the people are challenging because they give themselves to others, they put themselves out there, they want to help people, good people with good heart. That's amazing, beautiful, we love you. But don't forget, you also need to protect your heart. You need to protect yourself from all the people trying to mess up with you, all the people trying to break your heart. It's your responsibility to do that, because no one's going to do it for you. You have to protect your heart. You have to stand up for your heart. You have to guard your heart. You got to do it. You gotta do it. It took me time because I'm someone that really likes to help people. And if you are someone that likes to change people's lives, impact people's lives, you're gonna have this problem of protecting your heart because you think it's okay to put yourself out there. But it's amazing, right? You have to be someone that is willing to help out. But if there is no you, how are you gonna help? How are you gonna help? Your cup needs to be full first before you can fill someone else's cup. If there is no juice, for example, in here, how am I going to give to someone? What am I going to drink? Your cup needs to be full before you can fill other people's cup. You need to be able to recharge yourself. You need to be able to fill yourself so you can be good for others. And that happens when your heart is protected. It's really important in 2023 that we protect our heart no matter what we do. It's amazing to be there for other people. It's amazing to be there for family. But you are your own guardian. You are your brother's guardian and you are there for you. Make sure you do everything possible to protect your heart this year. Because we need you. We need your heart. And the world will be a better place when you are okay. Because the heart is literally the center of everything. When you look at the definition of the heart, the second definition, it says it's the center of innermost part of something. The innermost, it's like it's there. It's the ultimatum. It's the highest thing. And that's the center of everything. Think about love, emotions, everything is from the heart. So that part of the body is literally the goat. You know, like I said, I've started to watch Grey's Anatomy and I really love Christina. And there's a part when she touches the heart and you just hear the heartbeat. It makes you appreciate your heart and value your heart, so that you will not just let anything or anybody mess up with it. So let's protect our hearts better in 2023. And the other thing that I'm gonna say is take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself, I know it sounds cliche, you hear it all the time, but it's an everyday thing. Unfortunately, as long as we are here, most of the stuff that we're going to do is just gonna be repeat, getting better, repeat, getting better. If you do not take care of yourself, you will not become the best version of yourself. And that's a lot of aspects. So it can be financially, it can be emotionally, it can be mentally, and it can be spiritually. So if you say about taking care of yourself financially, literally being responsible on the thing that you buy, the way you save your money, I think this will be a whole nother video just to talk about taking care of yourself in the fourth step. For me, it's just, sometimes putting stuff in the car, you don't need to buy it. Just because you see something beautiful in the shop, in Fashion Nova, in Louis Vuitton, in Gucci, in everywhere that you shop, just because you see it doesn't mean you need to have it. It's just to try to shut that urge of having everything right now, right here, and starting to think about tomorrow, starting to think about how this thing is going to affect where I'm going, what I'm trying to do in 2-3 months, 2 years, 5 years, the house I'm trying to buy. For me, I'm someone that likes to make myself happy. So, when I have money, I like to spend it. I like to make myself happy. And with coaching, I'm learning how to spend less and still enjoy what I already have. Because, sometimes you can buy something today, you wear it and you don't enjoy it anymore. Then there was no use to buy it. Like, I want to start with those one-time enjoy things and buy the things that I know I'm going to enjoy more often, or even wear more often. Because that's how you really save money. Because if you just keep buying, then you're going to find yourself with so many things, some things you never wore, and then you start giving it for free, then you wasted the money. Okay, so that's also the power of taking care of yourself financially. And the other thing will be taking care of yourself emotionally. We just talked about the heart, what you put inside, the way you carry yourself. It matters. Your emotions matter. If you feel sad, it's okay to cry. You don't always have to be the strong woman in the room. You don't always have to be the one who's everywhere helping everybody but you. You need to take off your emotions. You know the triggers of your life. If you don't know, you need to learn what are the things that makes you sad. What are the things that doesn't work for you? What are the things that when it happens to you, it kind of shuts you down? You have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. And your emotions, especially for women, we have hormones during our time of the month where our hormones just, do its thing. It's important that we remember who we are. Our emotions can't just be doing its thing and we are there just watching. No, we have the responsibility to find a mechanism, to find something to help us balance our emotions. I'm someone that used to be like, to feel great about my emotions, to feel great about myself is if people are there, if I'm surrounded by people, if I have support by friends. And sometimes you don't always get those type of support. Sometimes you don't always get the feedback you wish you had. And it used to hurt. It used to hurt, like, wow, I'm always there for people. How come not much people are usually there for me? So I started to realize, working with myself with coaching and therapy, to realize that I can't put my emotions based on how people treat me or what people give me. It's my responsibility. I need to be full myself. I need to be okay by myself. And if people do me good, I appreciate it. I love it. And if nobody does, life is beautiful. And we move on, we go to the next thing. And I know God will always be there for me. So yeah, it's not about being full of myself and you don't care about people, but it's just not depending on people when it comes to my emotion. That's what it is. And I think we all need that in 2023. If you do something, if you start a business, think about the people that need the business instead of trying to put it on the face of the people that are close to you, because they may not relate to what you're going through. And it hurts. It hurts when you don't feel like the people close to you are getting what you're doing or giving you the support, but that's okay. We are not for everybody. When it comes to doing accomplishing things, don't rely on people. Don't rely on people's support. Believe in you. Don't compare yourself. Protect your heart and trust the God that has put something in you for you to deliver. It's just like that. You gotta take off your emotion. And also you have to take care of your mental. You have to take care of yourself mentally. What does it mean, taking care of yourself mentally? It means taking care of your inner self. So mental means anything related to mind, anything related to your subconscious. Subconscious, we don't see it. Nobody sees mental health, but we all know mental health has been the reason of so many things happening in the world. It's crazy how something abstract, something that we don't see, but yet has the power to even sometimes take people to take away their lives just so they can be away. That's crazy. So that one needs a lot of attention. Taking care of yourself mentally, it's not just about what you put in your mind on the way you carry yourself. It's also what you feed your mind, what you feed your subconscious. And it says faith comes with what you hear. What do you hear? I feel like mental health, it's really based to your faith and your inner self. When it comes to taking care of yourself mentally, it's really important that we really check this year, what do we feed our mind? The music we listen to, the movies we watch, the things we watch, the way we carry ourselves. It is what makes the mental health works. If you always listen to music that talks about violence, that talks about sex, that talks about things that sometimes don't turn right, it can actually affect your mentality. It is so sad today nowadays, most of the songs are actually bad. You check out the lyrics, you're like, are you kidding me? How come no one even at the studio says something when this person was singing this song? It's like someone had to say something. But no, the song is out, people are dancing it, and it's feeding your soul, it's feeding your inner self, it's feeding your subconscious. And sometimes we just act based on the things that we've heard before. And it's not always the experience. It's really not always the experience. There are people that grew up in a good family, never touched a gun, never. And in the future, sometimes they can see themselves just wanting to be in that environment. It's crazy how a music can affect your life, things that you listen to, things that you hear. And if you look at today's society, because we have so much exposure, we have so much freedom, which is amazing, but we have to do better with our freedom. There are so many other things that we can do with our freedom. Instead of putting fear sometimes in song, instead of putting just bad thinking, weird behavior, it's like you can enjoy a female just singing when it's not too much, talking about the body part. Like, why do we have to talk and sing about the body part for a whole 3-4 minutes, just talking about what it does? It's like, what's the goal? It really doesn't help, and it's important for us to really be careful on what we put in our ear. And if you're a Christian, you have to be careful who you're listening to. Which preacher do you listen to? What kind of sermon do you listen? What kind of podcast? The Bible is clear when it says your faith comes with what you hear. So if you keep hearing things that doesn't go with your faith, eventually you will turn around and start believing on the other stuff. It's really important that we take this feeding our soul very, very serious, because this 2023, if you're gonna become the best version of yourself, you have to be careful what you listen to. You have to be careful what you put your eyes into, because what you see affects what's inside of you, or who you can become. Sometimes some fights are not worth getting into. It's just not worth it. And I am not, this is something that I say to myself in 2023. I am not putting myself on unnecessary fight this year. No. I need my energy to focus on building other things, learning, growing, evolving, instead of putting myself in situations that I didn't have business to in the first. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna make mistakes. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna probably try to fall down and get up. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if I have the ability to not go into something, I'm not gonna go there. No, I'm not. I felt the no in my heart, so no, I'm not. And the last thing about taking care of yourself will be, you have to take care of yourself spiritually. You need to ask yourself this question: how am I spiritually? What is your status spiritually? We all on earth every day, we like to study, we like to invest in ourselves, we like to do things to help us become better. But spiritually, we also need to check, how is our spiritual health? How is spiritual state? How is your relationship with God? Do you even know God? Do you know God loves you? Do you know that the love of God is unconditional? Like, how are you spiritually? In 2023, we are not going to make it without taking care of ourselves spiritually. We are not going to become that person God created us to be able to fulfill our purpose, to be able to impact, to create without God. This is like the ultimate thing. This is the thing that will make you change your life forever. Taking care of you spiritually. What you put in your spiritual life matters. It's first invisible before it becomes visible. Everything we do, everything we see, everything we touch used to be in someone's head, and now it is. A computer, a glass, candles. It was an idea, and now it's here. So that means what's unseen is more powerful than what's seen, because it comes first. So if you take off your spiritual life, you do what you have to do, you pray, you meditate, this year is going to be your year. It's going to be amazing, and you're going to flourish, blossom, and impact in the name of Jesus. For me, having a community, being at church, it's really one of the things that will help you take care of your spiritual life. I know some people like to pray at home, they say God is everywhere, but for me, having that community, having people that you can sometimes pray together and just cry out to God, and also have your alone time with God, will help you develop your spiritual life and take care of your spiritual life. There's so many things to say around there, but as I said, my life today, who I am today, is because of God. I would not be here where I am if there was no God. So I will always cherish God. I will always put God first. And this 2023 is really me. Everything that I'm going to do, it's hand by hand with God. If there's no God, I don't want it. If there's God, I'm in. So yeah, that's me. Another way to become the best version of yourself this year would be spend time alone. Oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite ones too. I love me time. I love my time where I'm alone, going out, taking care of myself. Solo trip, solo getaway, solo vacation. We all need that this year. You will not be able to fill your cup, be able to give others if you don't have time with yourself. So 2023, let's take time to really become good companion for ourselves, to become that person that you want to hang out with first before you want to go everywhere. And the best way to check if you're actually becoming that person, just check how many people like to hang out with you. Ask yourself that question. How many people call you to hang out? Or are you the one that always call people? Are you someone that people generally just love to be around you, love to spend time with you? You need to ask yourself that question, because that's how you will know if you are someone that put in or you are someone that takes out. Because if you're someone that takes people's energy, at some point people will get tired of you. So this year we are working with ourselves first by spending time with ourselves, so that way we can become the best version of ourselves. And the other thing that I would say is, this year, I've heard a lot of people saying this, posting this on social media. In 2023, I urge us, I'm begging us to really have time to rest. Rest. Rest is something. It is beyond sleeping. Resting is not the ability to just sleep. It's really the way to relax your body, to relax your mind, to just sit there, meditate, connect with yourself, be in your self-love area, be in your self-care area, connect with God, and to connect with who you are. I don't know about you, but I noticed that before I knew about all this self-love and taking care of myself, I used to spend most of my time everywhere but with me. You will spend the whole day. You went to work, you cook, you be there with your family, you talk to your friend, you check Instagram. But when do you actually talk to you? When do you rest? What is the thing, the sign that shows your body that you need rest? It all comes to get to know yourself better. Think about your phone. You charge your phone, you have 100%, you leave your house, you're good, you listen to music, you take pictures, you do what you have to do. And when your phone is about to die, it kind of start giving you signal. If you have an iPhone, when you have 20%, it's going to give you the first signal. When you have 10%, it's going to give you the second signal, and it's going to change the color from green to orange, and then it's going to go, and then red. So what is the signal that your body has been giving you to tell you to rest? For me, I would say sometimes I yawn, like when I'm tired, I have the fatigue, I yawn. I know I've been yawning too much, my body needs rest, and I will do everything possible to get myself the rest. And having a rest is literally taking off everything, disconnect with everybody and embrace you, meet you, enjoy you, and get to that level where you're meeting yourself. It's beautiful. I don't know, I love to rest, because when I rest is when I find my peace, is when I feel myself more, is when I charge myself. So when I'm gonna come out of the rest, new ideas, new creativity. This year, guys, I'm begging us to really take time to rest and to not just be always doing stuff. Take time for yourself. Go away, go out of social media and enjoy the beauty of yourself. Talk to God, get to know God in private before you can talk to him in public, because we all want to post about God, we all want to post those beautiful quotes, but sometimes we can be too close to quotes and too far from God. But this year I'm resting, like I said, everything that I'm doing with God. I don't want to do anything in my life without God, because I've tried it and it was not good. I don't ever want to put God away. I want God close to me. So the other thing that's going to help us becoming the best version of ourselves is to do what makes us happy. If you hear everything that I say, it looks like, oh my God, this is too much. It is too much. So it's up to us to do what makes us happy. In 2023, it's time to be nice to ourselves. Be kind to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Do the things that you like. If you like to go away, if you like to buy yourself amazing things, do that. I'm not saying to go live above your means, but what I'm saying is, if you can afford something, in 2 weeks you'll be fine, do that. You need to enjoy your life. You need to make yourself happy. And making yourself happy is actually going to help you becoming the best version of yourself. You need that happiness. Your brain needs the happiness. Your brain needs to laugh. Laughing is very good. It's actually therapeutic. It helps you to release Every day you have to find something that makes you laugh. If it's a joke, if it's a reel, if it's a TikTok, if it's a comedian, somebody. You need to find a thing that makes you happy and laugh more often. In 2023, more joy, more peace, more love. Let's laugh, okay? Also, what you're gonna do to become the best version of yourself is learn to invest in yourself. Learn to do that thing that you have in you. Become good at something, I think good is small. Become great at something. Become the one person that the people need for that thing. And it usually comes with something natural. What is the thing that you do naturally? There are some people that just love to cook. Like me, I would say talking is my thing. I love to talk. Even for free, I will be making videos. So the way that I can improve my talking ability, my talking gift, is by investing, learning more about public speaking, having a coach for public speaking. It's really investing in that area that I already know. And then the more I invest in the area that I can control or manage, in the future that I can put myself in challenging area. Because if you put yourself in challenging stuff, you want to learn something, you want to learn a very, very hard language, it's beautiful. But if on the side you don't have something that you actually can manage, it can set you down. It can really set you down. It's good to add challenging moment when you already have something great going on. You already have something amazing by yourself going on. That's how you're going to manage it. Because, hey, here you're struggling, but here you got it. Here you're doing this, but here you got it. So it's important to really manage and becoming better on something that you already know how to do naturally without someone asking you to do, and prove that thing, invest in that thing, and you're going to see what's going to happen. 2023, we got this. Sorry about the long video, but I know this video is there for us. And yeah, 2023 is our year, it's your year, and we are going to make amazing things. We are going to impact the world. I believe each one of us has something to impact the world, to leave the fingerprint. It's time to do something, okay? And the last thing that I'm going to say that we all need to do to become the best version of ourselves is follow your dream. We have to follow our dream. It's okay to talk about it, it's okay to think about it, but we have to follow our dream. In order for you to feel great about yourself, you will need to be able to do something. It's a great feeling when you accomplish something that you had in your mind, you had in your head, and you see it live. It's just beautiful. Just think about it. When you had an outfit in your head and when you wear it, it looks nice. You have that amazing feeling. You know what I'm talking about? So just think about it. You have that dream. Think about the person who made a phone, the computer. It was an idea, and then they start putting stuff together. And today we see a phone. We all use a computer. We have the pen. We have the notebook. All of the things that I have here around me used to be someone's dream. So every day this helps me to be like, Juliana, you need to accomplish your dream. You need to do something. This, the juice, everything. It used to be someone's dream. And I'm going to drink my mango juice. Used to be someone's dream. So, yeah. So I really think it's important to follow your dream. Do the thing that you have in you. Do the thing that God gave you the ability to do. Because the world needs it. The world is waiting for you. Some people are waiting for the idea that you have to make a job, to make means. Don't neglect what you have. It can be small like this, but that's what's gonna impact the world in a big way. There's no small dream. Don't think about, oh my gosh, I need a big dream to feel great about myself. If you have a big dream, that's amazing. But whatever dream you have right now, it's worth it. That's what we all need to see. And I really think in 2022, we are gonna accomplish our dream, and we are all gonna make it. I love you guys. Thank you for staying into the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. What are you waiting for? If you haven't subscribed, I'm just waiting for you. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Welcome to the family. We love you. For real though, thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to share and let me know what spoke to you and what kind of resolution you have for 2023, and what do you think this year is gonna be. Oh, actually, I had something in my head. What are you gonna name 2023? On my side, I'm naming this year my creativity year. It's my peaceful year. It's my joyful year. It's my successful year. I really believe I'm gonna do a lot of creativity this year because I think it's time for me to put myself out there. In 2022, I had so many ideas, but I was not putting myself out there. I was just lacking, no, I'll do this later, and I forget. This year, I'm really gonna put myself out there, and I'm calling you to name your 2023. Name your year. It's my creativity year, my peaceful year, my joyful year, my successful year, in the name of Jesus. Because, like I said, none of this will happen without God. Thank you again for watching. I love you so much. It was so good to talk to you. Bye bye. The other thing will be taking care of yourself. Okay, so that's also the power of taking care of yourself.